must leave behind us all thoughts that are hostile and on a low emotional level.
Who was the president in 1981? Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Hi, I'm John Anderson of ESPN Sports Center. Usually we have a big fancy opening graphic, so you would know that. Anyway, you're watching Cerebral Sports. It's a trivia show hosted by Brett Barry. But if you really know your trivia, then you knew that.
We are back with another night of Cerebral Sports. Hi-yo. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing? It is Brett Barry here with the 10 at 10 Cerebral Sports, joining us for another Wednesday night. Welcome, everyone, as we join in here. We've got myself. We've got Colt. We're waiting on Barris. Hopefully, he'll be joining us shortly. But how's everyone doing? I've had mixed emotions today. I got to watch the Mets at noon today. They won 7-1, 7 in a row. Not bad at all. But then I went and I stunking up and down on the golf course today. Did not play well. I shot a 107. Not great. Not great, Dad. But you know what? I wasn't that upset because I was playing with balls that I got from Play It Again Sports in West Hartford Center. That's right. Play It Again Sports, new and used sports equipment. Of course, our sponsor for the 10 at 10 here on Cerebral Sports. Head on down to Play It Again in West Hartford. Tell them Bar Rated Brett sent you. Colt, how are we doing today?
Oh, not bad. Busy week, but I'm surviving. Yeah.
Indeed it was. Yeah, we a busy sports week as well. We've got 10 action-packed sports questions for you coming up in a moment. And, of course, we're waiting for Barris to join us. But, yeah, I think I just found out. You may have told me this before, though, Colt. You are a Packers fan. Yes. Colt is a Green Bay Packers fan, which if you didn't – he has a cheese head under the beanie. If you didn't notice that. Yep. But Colt, he brought up a good point. Aaron Rodgers might be leaving the Packers, which might be interesting. It might be the summer of love or the fall of love with Jordan Love there. But yeah, we are gonna we're also gonna kick off a bar-rated fantasy football league this fall. So if you're interested in joining us with some of the hosts that you get to see nightly, either at the 10 at 10 or at your dozens of locations across Connecticut, you want to play fantasy football with us? Try us out. I think Colt won it 2 years ago. Maybe. I don't know. I'm making that up. But we are locked in and ready for some fantasy football with bar-rated trivia's hosts and players. So we'll keep you posted on that. Yes. Oh, of course. Happy Harvey Day. Yes, from Boyce 831. So Matt Harvey from the Baltimore Orioles, famously of the New York Mets, came back to Citi Field for an emotional return. And as Keith Hernandez would say, got his tits lit. And the Mets went on to win. But again, we're going to talk about that and much more here with the 10 at 10. If you haven't played before, if you're locked in and you're ready, let's go over how we play the game. You want to sign in right now, right here at Cerebral. That's the code. It's crowd.live/Cerebral. We've got 10 questions for you, action-packed, time-based, fast-paced. And our winner tonight, our one winner, the first place team will take home a $10 gift card, compliments of Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. So you'll have about 20 seconds, or you will have 20 seconds to answer each question. Questions 1 through 8, 20 seconds, 100 points. As the timer goes down, so do your points. You want to answer quickly and efficiently, and we will go over the questions, the answers, and reveal the rankings after each question until we end the game here tonight. Right now, we've got 17 players locked in. We usually right around, I'd say, 10:08. We'll start to kick things off. Maybe Barris will join us. Send him the link to join. But Barris has been MIA recently. I'm wondering if we've stumped him too much with the sports games. I know he's doing the City Steam now.
I mean,
it's a little later there. Things are starting to open back up here in CT. May 19th, everything's at 100%. People are getting vaxxed. They're relaxed. And we're hoping for a nice summer of fun with bar-rated entertainment and trivia. But we'll keep doing our thing here on the 10 at 10, Monday through Sunday. We'll have all sorts of things going on. How was the 10 at 10 last night, Colt? Were you on hosting?
Yeah, Tuesdays, if anyone didn't know, this is our viewer submission Tuesday. So if you guys want to submit your own game, you could email me, colt@barratedtrivia.com. Last night we had a very cool sci-fi game from This Is the Way.
There you go.
If you even want to watch that, it's all on YouTube.
That's right. Yeah. So if you ever miss, or if you want to go back and watch some of the nonsense that we do here, you can watch us on YouTube. Yeah, bar rated trivia on YouTube. Let's say it's too late and you miss the game. You could always play along at home too. It's not like you're gonna know. You can't really play and use your phone, but sit there and watch the gig and see if you can keep up with the mental minds of our very, very strong sports people here. We're getting ready to rock and roll in about a minute. And I'm sure Barris will pop in the next 60 seconds or so. But if he doesn't, I've got Colt here on the other side of the glass, producing as always, doing a tremendous job. And if you guys are waiting around before this and just listen to me blabber about sports and whatever else, you can always check us out online, barratedtrivia.com, and check out all of our local live locations that we have going on. We've now upped it to, I think, over 20 locations across Connecticut. I know we have Alyssa Brewing on Wednesday nights. We've got a couple others. I know that on Wednesday, on June 2nd, I will be doing Back East Brewing. I'm looking forward to doing that gig. I've never been. I'm hoping to go there and have a fun little game with the patrons of Back East. And, of course, our Monday through Thursday games. I think maybe even a Friday game in there. We do some mixtape match. We're doing some more pen and paper games coming out as well. But the Hot Fingers game is what we're here to play. And we're ready to rock and roll with 21 of you locked in for our game here tonight. Once again, you're going to see a 10-second countdown timer on your phone. That means the game is about to begin. Best of luck to everyone here playing. Let's square this way. It's not the 5th anymore. It's the 12th. 5, 12, 21. Here we go. Question 1. And we always start with our news in sports. And here's your timer. And as we get ready to load up with our game here with question 1. And it's kind of a bittersweet ending for our boy Albert Pujols, released by the Angels. Oh, and the way they did it, not great. But, he makes sense. He was not really hitting the ball. Couldn't hit his way out of a wet paper bag, and the Angels aren't really doing. That's the thing. Like, the Angels they're like in last place. Why not keep him? But that's besides the point. But where does Pujols land on the all-time home run list with 667 dingers? Is it 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 8th? Where does he rank on the all-time list? Colt, do you know?
Mine's a guess, but a kind of.
He's certainly the current active leader.
I guess. Yeah.
But I don't think we'll ever see anyone else hit 700 home runs in our lifetime. Maybe Jared Kelenic, former Met farmhand, now Seattle Mariner, on his way up to the North Coast with the Mariners. All right, let's take a look and see. We've got our answers locked in. 4 of you said 3rd, 7 of you said 4th, 6 said 5th, 2 said 8th. Where does Pujols land? He's 5th. He is 5th on the list. Of course, Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, Willie Mays, and Albert Pujols. There we go, right there. Let's take a look at the rankings. We've got Glue Sniffer in first place, ADHD, Miriam in 3rd, Andrew Lil Zill, a new name that we haven't seen here, and the rest of you locked in, ready to play. There's This Is the Way. We got Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Man playing tonight.
Oh, good.
You think you can get me messed up with that? I can definitely say that. I'm a big fan of Family Guy, the Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Man. There you go. All right. So our next question's up on the board. Here we go. And guess what? It's Tebow Mania once again. Tebow recently signed a 1-year contract, or was going to sign a 1-year contract with the Jags. But which NFL team listed below has Tebow not played for? Would it be the New York Jets, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Denver Broncos, or the New England Patriots? Tebow, man, he, of course, played baseball in the Mets farm system. So glad he never made it up to the bigs. That would have been another circus. And he's also a commentator, no longer a virgin now that he's married. And there we go, Tim Tebow.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him, yes. Wife's smoking hot. All right, let's take a look. We have one of you say the Jets. Oh, he absolutely did play for the Jets. 17 of you said the Steelers. 2 said the Patriots. Played for a spell with the Patriots. And, of course, did not play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. There you go. 85% getting that right. Well done. Glue Sniffer remains the first. 5-point lead over ADHD. Miriam, Andrew, Lil, Liz, JLDK Mom. Maybe they just, like, their cat ran across the keyboard. I don't know what that team name is there. But, okay, here we go. Getting ready for the next question on the board. Question number 3. And the NFL, speaking of the NFL, Colt, is expanding to an 18-week regular season, which means teams will play 17 regular season games, the amount of watchers we have right now on our stream here. In what year did the NFL adopt their 17-week schedule? So before they switched this year to the 2021 schedule of 18 weeks, there was a year in which they went to a 17-week schedule. Was it 1968, 78, 98, or 2008? This is a tough question. Those year questions are always tough, but we had to throw one at you here. If you're going to take a guess, this is the time to do it. Make it early so you get the maximum amount of points. And we'll find out in a second here. As our time runs out, let's take a look. We've got our answers locked in. 6 of you said 78. 8 said 98. 5 said 2008. So there you go. Some educated guesses. And Colt, what'd you pick there?
I went with 2008.
Well, you'd be wrong, Colt, but it was 1978, the 17-week, 16-game schedule. They now dropped from an 18-game schedule. That's right. They officially changed the number of games as they approved to the 17-game schedule, and they're only going to do 3 preseason games, which makes a lot of sense because no one wants to get hurt in preseason. Looking forward to my boy Zach Wilson in green and white this year. All right, look at our rankings now. Glue Sniffer, Lil Zill, JLDK Mom, Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing, Two-Man ADHD Full of Sweets, Miriam, Andrew, Boyce Behind the Bar. Welcome in, Boyce Behind the Bar. Working, flipping bottles behind the sticks, and playing cerebral sports. Let's get ready for the next question. We're at question 4, folks. The 1992 basketball movie White Men Can't Jump starred Wesley Snipes and what other actor? Kevin Bacon, Woody Harrelson, Woody Allen, or Kevin Costner? Couple of Kevins, couple of Woodies. This one was a good. Your Mother is an Astronaut. Have you ever seen this one? This is a good one. A classic, a cult classic, if you will.
A Spike Lee movie, yes.
That's right. That's right. Look at those hats. Those hats they used to wear there. All right. We've got 3, 2, and 1. We're taking a look here and seeing what we've got on the screen. 17 of you said Woody Harrelson. 2 said Woody Allen. Wasn't Woody Harrelson in another basketball movie? I believe he was. Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
That's right. He said S my C. Well, the answer isn't C. It's B. Woody Harrelson. There you go. Well done. Couple of street
Woody
ballers
Allen
there.
in that movie, though. That would
Woody
be
Allen.
good.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's take a look.
I can't see that. Yeah.
At your Woody Allen. Kevin Costner in a lot of baseball movies. Kevin Bacon, he's pretty much in everything, but not in this one. We've still got Glue Sniffer in first, Lil Zill, JLDK Mom, Wacky Waving, ADHD, Full of Sweets, Andrew Boyce Behind the Bar, Miriam. And let's get ready for the next question. Here it is. Question number 5. We're at the top of the hill, and it's all about sports quotes. Who coined the phrase, let's play 2? Ernie Banks, Ozzie Smith, Lou Barack, or Jackie Robinson? Let's play 2. Maybe a little bit of a hint here with the jersey, but you got to know who this guy played for. I love playing doubleheaders. By the way, I'm headed to Cooperstown, New York this weekend, playing vintage baseball behind Omegang Brewery. It's going to be so much fun. 4 games, 2 days, about 1,000 beers, and we're looking forward to it. We're going to play 2 on both days, of course. And let's take a look now. 12 of you said Ernie Banks. 2 said Ozzie Smith, the Wiz Kid. 4 of you said Lou Brock. 1 said Jackie Robinson. 12 of you said Mr. Cub, and you would be right. Ernie Banks coined the phrase, let's play 2. Now, of course, they play 2 in 14 innings. And, we had a little bit of controversy controversy with baseball recently as we look at our rankings here. Glue Sniffer, Lil Zill, JLDK Mom, Madison Bumgarner, the lefty, now pitching for Arizona, former World Series champ with the Giants, pitched a no-hitter in 7 games, and they said, well, technically it's not a no-hitter because it didn't go 9 innings. Well, you guys are the morons that made it 7 innings anyway, so he should get that no-hitter, but I guess it doesn't matter. All right. Once again, first, second, third. Right now, locked in a close battle here. We get ready for our next question. Number 6. And we're talking about famous upsets. North Carolina State beats Phi Slamma Jamma in the 1983 NCAA Men's Division I tourney. Phi Slamma Jamma was the nickname of what powerhouse team? Utah, Houston, Michigan, or Indiana? And they had guys like Hakeem Olajuwon, Hakeem the Dream, Clyde Drexler, and they went on to win this game in upset fashion. That's why we're going famous upsets for question number 6. Phi Slamma Jamma, also known as what men's basketball program? A, B, C, or D? Hopefully you locked it in time. Let's take a look. 16 of you said Houston, 2 said Michigan, 1 said Indiana. Michigan was the Fab Five, of course, but Phi Slamma Jamma would be the Houston Cougars, who took the L in that men's tournament in the finals, 54-52. I believe, yes, Lorenzo Charles dunk shot. Who was ever called it a dunk shot before? With 1 second remaining, their impossible dream, giving the Wolfpack their victory over Houston in that championship in 1983. Let's look at the rankings. Colt NC, Glue Sniffer atop again. Not far behind Lil Zill, JLDK Mom, Wacky Waving, Inflatable Arm, Flailing Tube Man. Brett stroked me off today. I certainly did, Bill. I beat you by 1 stroke. That's my buddy Bill playing right now. Welcome him in. Let's get ready for our next question. Here it is, and it's our wacky sport of the week. And Colt, can you believe this is an actual sport? Buzkashi literally translates to goat grabbing. It's the national sport of what country? Didn't start in this country, but it is now adopted as the national sport. Is it India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, or Iranistan? A, B, C, or D? Lock it in now. Goat grabbing, a.k.a. Buzkashi. Didn't do any goat grabbing last night at the Goats game, but I did get to go to opening day. It was great to be there at the field.
You didn't get Chomper?
No, I didn't get a picture with Chomper or Choo Choo, but yeah, that's just a beautiful stadium. Shout out to my boy Kyle Calhoun, the head groundskeeper there. They do a tremendous job on that field, and it's a great place to watch a game, and pretty cheap tickets too. All right, let's take a look. 1 of you said India, 7 said Pakistan, 8 said Afghanistan, 3 said Iran. Ooh, man, someone's got to be right, and it's the people that chose C, Afghanistan, the official national sport, Buzkashi. Apparently, they play it literally in front of thousands of people on Fridays. Goat grabbing. I'd love to pull up a video and show you guys, but I don't know if it's safe for TV here. Goat grabbing. I'm a little concerned what I would type if I typed it in, what would pop up. All right, let's take a look at our rankings here. Glue Sniffer, Lil Zill, JLKD or JLDK Mom, Boys Behind the Bar in the top 5. Let's go, kid. Here we go. Locking it in, ready to rock and roll with question number 7, I believe, 8, and it's our logo teaser, and it's not really a logo. It's a question about a logo. As the Oakland Athletics now are looking to relocate, they may end up changing their team logo, which incorporates this large animal in their design. Is it a bear, an elefante, a whale, or a hip-hop anonymous? A, B, C, or D? They talk about this all the time. Well, Oakland has got a lot of fans. They shut down the top the top not the mezzanine, but the top bleachers there because they don't get that many fans. But now they're talking about moving the team again, and we'll see if it happens. Good landing spot might be Vegas, right? They've already got Oakland, the Raiders there, the Vegas Raiders. They've got the Golden Knights there, but let's see. Let's take a look. 4 of you said a bear. 14 said elephant. Well, the Bears would be the Cubs, and the elephant would be the Oakland Athletics. There you go. Actually, a little bit of history behind this logo here. So the Giants manager from the New York Giants, John McGraw, dismissed the A's with contempt by calling them the White Elephants. And they said, you know what? We're going to steer into the skid, and they're going to put the elephant as the team insignia. So there you go. And they've actually won a couple of World Series and have had some good teams in the past. Of course, Moneyball surrounding by that team as well. And And let's take a look. Glue Sniffer still in first place. A little bit of a lead here. Lil Zill. JLDK Mom. Boyce behind the bar still in fourth. And we're getting ready for our final few questions. Question number 9, and we do it every week now, and I love it. It's great. It drives people insane. You know what it is called. It's the sports riddle, the write-in riddle. So you're going to type in your answer here. You've got 25 seconds to do so, 150 points at stake. Best of luck. Here it is. People always step on me and cover me in dirt, yet many times people come running back to me when they are in trouble. What am I? Type in your answers now. The write-in riddle for week number, I guess we're on, 12, 13? I don't know how many weeks we've been doing this, but here we go. This one's a little bit easier than our last couple. I know one we had tripped everybody up with the knight, the horse with no legs that doesn't run but hops or jumps. And let's see what everyone puts here as we try to lock in our answers. And yeah, you know what? Man.
No.
I gotta give all these to you guys. You know, some of you put home plate, some of you put home base, but a baseball base it is. Well done. Everyone got it right. Yeah, I was going to delineate between home base and home plate and first base, but there you go. Yeah. Third base, yeah. So baseball base. Well done, guys. 100%. That's a social. And if you're drinking and thinking, go ahead and take a sip. All right. One question remains, Colt. Here we go. Colt's drinking his water, staying hydrated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Glue Sniffer with a 100-point lead over Lil Zill, Wacky Waving, JLK or JLDK Mom. Markham X, another fan favorite here. And we are getting ready. Glue Sniffer, 9 out of 10 so far. Can he take it or can they take it home with a 10 out of 10 at 10 for $10? Once again, provided by Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. Our final question of the night always wraps up with On This Day. Here we go, folks. Question number 10. The 48th Preakness. Benny Marinelli aboard Vigil wins in a minute 53.6. Which U.S. state hosts the Preakness each year? Is it Maryland, New Jersey, New York, or Kentucky? Lock it in before time runs out. Only 10 seconds. Gotta love the Preakness. There's another running at the Preakness there where drunk people run across. So they used to run across the porta potties and people would chuck beers at them. And yeah, a lot of brain damage there, a lot of CTE. All right, let's take a look. We have our answers locked in. 16 of you said Maryland, 2 said Jersey, 1 said New York. Thank God no one said Kentucky, because that's where the Derby is, Colt. You knew that. The answer, of course, is Maryland. There you go. And let's find out who's taking home the $10 gift card. Will it be, who was in first place again? It was Glue Sniffer. We had Lil Zill. We had Wacky Waving. We had Boyce behind the bar. It will be Glue Sniffer. 10 out of 10. Well done, Lil Zill. Wacky Waving. JLDK Mom. Markham X. Boyce behind the bar. The rest of you, better luck next time. What a nice game tonight we had. A lot of great questions, if I do say so myself. And we can't thank our sponsor enough, Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. Guys, don't go to the big box stores. Don't be an idiot. Be like me. Go get your secondhand gear, and some of it's new, too, at really good prices at Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. Guys, gals, everybody playing, thank you once again. Colt, wonderful job as always. And Barris, where's Barris? We have no idea. But
he's MIA.
He is MIA. And speaking of MIA, I will not be here next Wednesday, but that does not mean you should not tune in to Cerebral Sports and check us out next Wednesday. Of course, all the other games leading up. But yes, next Wednesday, it'll be the Colt show. Hopefully, Colt's going to write a game, and I'm going to play along at the comfort of my the Airbnb in Austin, Texas, probably a few adult beverages deep, locked in, ready to go. So, yeah, check us out. Again, Cerebral Sports at the 10 at 10 every Wednesday. And, Colt, what do we got going on tomorrow? We've got the theme game. I don't know if you're loading that up or if it's Barris.
Theme
Barris
game,
is all over the place.
This theme is going to be a Bears game, but if you guys want to join us for the weekend, Saturday is my game, Sunday is Barris's game, and Friday is going to be a regular multiple choice trivia game.
There you go.
So, yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to.
I think the theme for tomorrow should be where in the world is Brian Harris? That's, I think, what we should do, and everyone just kind of guesses where the hell he is because he's been 2 weeks in a row. Yes, Joshua Falcone, a.k.a. Glue Sniffer. Thankfully didn't kill all those brain cells and was able to take it home tonight with a perfect score. Well done. And, you can catch me next week, Monday, my final game of the week, which will be at Five Churches Brewing in New Britain. I will be off on Tuesday since I'm heading down to Tejas, and I'll be back next week or the week after that, same time, same damn channel with Cerebral Sports. Guys, gals, for Colt and Brett, we thank you, and we thank Play It Again. We'll see you next time. Go Colts! I wore this for you, buddy.
Beautiful.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now, because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Now, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Question number 4, this is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews, hit the roast if you need to.
The process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts is called what? Nuclear fission, neutron emission.
We love Hot Fingers Trivia!
Nice game. Quick.